Jack regaining consciousness in a dense jungle, disoriented and injured. As he stumbles onto a chaotic beach, he realizes that the plane he boarded from Sydney to Los Angeles has crashed, leaving wreckage and terrified survivors in its wake. Without hesitation, Jack rushes to help the injured, including Claire, who is 8 months pregnant. He also saves her and Hurley from a falling plane vane, instructing Hurley to stay with Claire for safety. Meanwhile, Michael tries to comfort his young son, Walt, who is in shock. Jin firmly instructs his wife, son, to stay close to him for protection. Amidst the turmoil, Jack tends to his own wounds and enlists the help of Kate to stitch a deep cut on his side. Initially hesitant, Kate eventually assists him despite her nervousness. As Jack examines an injured man, Kate inquires if he will survive. When asked if she knows him, she only partially reveals the truth: he was sitting next to her on the plane. In reality, he was the officer transporting her in handcuffs. Kate recounts the terrifying moments of the crash, describing how the plane's tail section broke off and fell elsewhere. Jack realizes that only the middle section landed on the beach, suggesting other survivors might be scattered across the island. Determined to find a way to call for help, Jack insists they locate the cockpit to retrieve the transceiver. That night, the survivors hear eerie sounds and movements coming from deep within the jungle, filling them with unease. The next morning, Jack, Kate, and Charlie venture into the jungle to find the plane's cockpit. Inside, they discover the pilot still alive, who reveals shocking information: the plane lost radio contact 6 hours into the flight, turned around to land in Fiji, but was already thousands of miles off course when it crashed. This means any rescue efforts are likely looking in the wrong place. Just as they retrieve the transceiver, a terrifying sound erupts from outside. Before they can react, an unseen force snatches the pilot, brutally killing him. Blood splatters across the cockpit window as Jack, Kate, and Charlie flee in panic. Separated briefly in the chaos, they reunite in the jungle, only for Charlie to make a chilling discovery: a mutilated body dangling from a tree. The episode ends on this haunting note, leaving the fate of the survivors uncertain.